You're not going to be able to get away from that totally. But I think the thicker you put the paint on, the more that helps with it. And with the filbert brush, you're just going to, for some reason I'm tapping it twice, but you don't have to do. You can just apply it. I got myself into that habit for some reason. Just apply it and pull it through. Make the petals as long as you want them to be. Main thing is when you're filling your brush up with paint, it should be at least 3/4 of the way full of paint. Now, typically, if I were to paint over another row like I'm doing, I'm just doing this for demonstration's sake. If I were to, I would let the other row dry, reverse painting kind of deal. I would let the bottom row dry before I painted over it. But I'm just showing you, so you can just go clear up. It's double loaded brush. You're just going up and pulling it down. Now this one is a little thin, so the bottom one is showing through more than what I would probably like, so I'm going to go back over it again. Don't be afraid to try it. Just practice, practice, practice. Keep in mind, I've painted literally thousands of pieces of glass. Haven't painted a lot lately, so some of my designs may be a little rusty, but I miss it so much that I really wanted to get back into doing it. So, like I said, and they're not the same. They're going to be different. It's hand painted. It's not machine painted. It's painted by hand. And when you're doing something by hand, it's going to be unique. You'll want it to be unique, people. Just keep that in mind. And if you're a customer buying from a handmade person, no two are alike unless they're doing it by machine, and even then it may not be alike. I have a machine that does work for me for certain things that we make, and it may not be completely alike. Just depends on the bit that's being used, how worn it is, how new it is, how level the piece of wood or whatever product you're using is. It just, all of it varies. But, fortunately, that's one thing neat about handmade. And if you don't like that, then don't order from a handmade person. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to them. Because people work really hard when they're handmade artists. Work really hard on their products to have people complain about, silliness. And it's just not, just don't do it. But anyways, there you go. I hope that helps. Now when you hold it up to light, you're possibly going to see through some of it, but it's on there pretty, pretty nice coat. And like I said, you can go over it twice if you want, just do it and do it again, and then go over it, do it again, you can just keep turning it. Again, if you're going to do reverse painting, definitely give it some time to dry before you do that. Anyways, that's all I'm going to show you for today. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope that will help answer a question that one of my followers had. Anyways, have a good evening. Thanks for following me. Look forward to my next video, and please subscribe and share. Thank you.